Good morning, it's Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady, and I'm working on this lovely card. And I thought I'd just show you, I have 4 of them cut out, as you know. Now what I'm doing, I've put the inside lining in already. What I did is I inked the edges and inserted that in. But I thought I'd stop because I want to show you when I'm putting the happy birthday in. I cut out a happy birthday for the inside on this one. What I want to do is I don't want it to show through. So I'm kind of lining it up, and I know that I can't go past there, so it's not going to be centered on my page. So, okay. And, ooh, I didn't check this. Oh, it looks like we're in good shape. I forgot to get my mat out to work on, so I'm working on a mat for the Imagine cart. I got those on sale at Hobby Lobby, and I was just reading on the message board that they're not as sticky as the regular mats, and you know what? They're really not. I had problems with it last night where I cut 2 cards out, you know, cut it through twice, and then I go to sit through the 3rd item, so it'd be like the 3rd pass through, and my paper popped right off the mat. So I was really disappointed in that here I'm only going to use it 3 times and the mat isn't working properly, and that I was disappointed in. I'm using my handy dandy zip dry. You know me and my handy dandy zip dry. I like how it, if I have overspill, which I always do, it just falls right off like it were rubber cement or something. And that is kind of important. It doesn't mark up my paper or leave lines on the paper. I just got up, no, not too long ago, watched my soap opera. I watch it the next day in the morning, the day after it's run, because I work during the week. There, we've got happy birthday on there. Now, I'm going to put down the green. I like working with the zip dry because I'm able to move my papers after I put glue on them. I'm able to move them around a little bit because I always have a hard time lining things up the first time. I'm always amazed when I watch the videos of these ladies that use their ATG gun, and they put their layers together and they line them up right away, instantly. Amazes me. I'm not that good. Okay. Where's my lid? Here it is. This has been a fun card to make. Very different from what I usually do. And yet it's similar in the fact that it's got a shape involved in it. I love shape cards. Oh, isn't that pretty? Love the shape cards. Now, this is from my, this is like left over the edge on my foam tape, and I'm going to use it for the flower because it's nice and narrow, and I can get into these little edges, and I like that, so that I can, it'll pop up the flower just right, and you won't see the little edges. Because it's so nice and narrow. A lot of times I use my leftover foam tape, the edges in that, for instances just like that, so that I can get in those small places. I imagine you folks probably do the same thing. Saves you a lot too. Two more in. What I did is I cut the base off. What I should have done is actually run the design off the mat, but I didn't because I wasn't sure how I was going to handle it. If you know that you are not going to use your whole thing, run it off the side of the mat with your gypsy, like that. Just run it off the edge of the mat and then it won't cut the rest. What I did is I just cut off the end of it then. And I think depending on the color, if I was doing a monotone and running the same thing in one color, then I wouldn't have. And I wasn't quite sure whether I was going to have the green showing or not showing, but I like the way it looks up against that paper, so it is showing. Oh, and look at this. See how fast this card came together? Oh, and isn't that pretty? Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And with the happy birthday on the inside, and then you can still write your sentiment. And it fits perfect somewhere in here. Fits perfect in my 5x5 card envelope. And it's that simple. That's all you need to do with it. And I've got a bunch of these cards, and I made them so that it would just be really, really easy to do. And as you can see, it just went together in a matter of minutes. And all you have to do is score it and then go from there. So that's it. I'm not going to bore you with watching me go through another card because it went together so fast, and you can see. And what I'll do is I'll just make a picture of all of them when they're put together. But isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I got ink underneath my fingernail. Oh wow. Purple ink just doesn't go very nice. And it's that simple. Isn't that beautiful? You can download this onto your Gypsy just by clicking the button on my blog, and you can download this card. And you do have to have botanicals, but it's one of the light cards, so it's very inexpensive and easy to get at Walmart. And I hadn't even considered it until I saw Snap. She made the cards, and they're just gorgeous. And by inexpensive, I mean they're $40, which is still inexpensive for a cart. And you gotta love that. And for that kind of money to be able to produce cards that beautiful, and then plus all the other things, plus it has an alphabet in it. And again, oh Snap, thank you, thank you, thank you for the beautiful card. And I want to show you ladies hers. Isn't that elegant with the bird on there? And it's so pretty. I just love it. And I kept it, and whenever I do, and here's a little trick for you. I'm not going to show you this because it's got Snap's address on there. But what I do, because I keep my cards, is I rip off the return address so that I always have it, and I tape it on the inside of the card so that I've got it. But isn't that awesome? You have a great day. Thank you for joining us at She's a Sassy Lady, and be sure to get a botanicals cart so that you can make these awesome cards in little to no time also. Hi, I'm back. I spent the last 20 minutes and I put together the other 3 cards. I have 2 happy birthday cards. Aren't they gorgeous? Happy birthday. And I have 2 wonderful thank you cards. I should say first that the birthday cards are K & Company, the paper, and then I used for the thank you cards the black currant paper, and that isn't 2-colored, so the inside is white, and it's thank you. Isn't that just gorgeous? So unusual these cards are, and I thought you'd want to see the finished ones, but all 4 of them done, and it took me 20 minutes to do them all together, the last 3 that is, and I'm all set to move on and start making some more cards. You have a great day, and thanks for visiting. Bye now.